team has expanded, more people know what's going on, and will be on her side.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see the new dynamic with Clive and Liv now that he's informed, because I think like a lot of the humour was derived from his being out of the loop, but he's actually, I mean, his character's so rational and so logical that I think there's going to be a really new and interesting humour that comes from him weighing in on her brains and how they're going to work. So I'm really excited about that. I think it's good for Liv to have the support. I feel like there's a good council of people now that bring different ideas and advice, that they're a kind of stronger unit. Yeah.
And do you think that it's going to shift away from the procedural? Will that change how she interacts with everybody and what's going on?
I think there'll still be a procedural element for sure. Like
Okay.
Liv will still eat brains and take on characteristics, and I feel like so much of what I enjoy and what we enjoy about making the show, it kind of comes from that. But I think there is definitely like the season arc stuff progressively has gotten bigger and bigger and more interwoven, and I feel like that what I know so far of season 3, there's some very solid like high stakes stuff that happens that carries throughout the season. So there will be more serialized elements as well. Yeah.
The family aspect of it. We didn't get to visit it.
I know. I mean, I'm just as curious as you are. I feel like I want to know what her family, like Evan and her mother, but I also want to know we don't know anything about her dad. I'm really curious. I've been plugging today, just making dad choices. Like, I want Bill Murray. Get him, clear his schedule. Like, let's all fantasize. Who would be a good Liv dad? Because that would be a fun podcast.
Have you been told any of the brains that you'll be eating next season?
Have you heard any of them yet?
No. Yes.
You have?
Perfect. Tell us again.
Okay, so I only learned today that I have to eat the brain of a dominatrix in a couple of episodes. So I'll be drawing upon a lot of research. No, I was just thinking it's actually going to be one of those things that's like delete browser history over and over again, where you don't want to be caught with that stuff. But it'll be funny. It'll be really good. And I know that early on we eat the brain, Major and I eat the brain of a father and angsty teenage daughter. I'm the father, he's the angsty teenage daughter. So that is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, it's the part Robert Buckley was born to play. He's going to nail it. It's going to be great.
Do you actually do any research on the dominatrix? Did you do that?
Well, I haven't yet because I've been told this morning, and
Yeah.
it seemed a little hasty to be searching that in between round tables.
What kind of
Can
recipe?
never prepare enough, you know. But it's like I do try to research. Absolutely, it's really limited time between episodes. Like the turnaround is unbelievable. But I absolutely on the weekends, like I look clips up or I talk to people on the phone who've worked in different professions, and I try and do what I can. And there's plenty out there.
What kind of recipe would you do for a dominatrix brain?
Oh, good question. Maybe like I feel like licorice whips or something. Like licorice whips with little brains on the end. I don't know. That's a good question.
We've seen Liv, she ended up making herself a loner because no one could commiserate with her, and now she has Major and she has this team. What's it been like to play that, kind of embracing a new family for her?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great way of looking at it. I feel like start of season 1, Liv was alone. She had pushed everybody away. Start of season 2, in many ways, Liv was alone and pushed people away. This is the first time we're going into a season and there's a support group. There's definitely some confusion and I mean, if I were Clive, I would be pissed off. But there is an open dialogue. She has people there looking out for her, and so it's a strong foundation for her to start this season from. And I feel like she doesn't know what to make of Fillmore Graves yet. I don't think it's black and white. I don't think she definitely seems very suspicious, but she doesn't know exactly what they entail. And they also have a lot of information that could be very useful to her, and she'd be wise not to antagonize them entirely just yet. So I feel like having her little council around her that can help her make good decisions and not be too rash and impulsive, that's great. It's gonna be very different than that.
Can you talk about filming the finale from last year? Because it was such a different type of episode than any of the ones that led up to it.
It was cold. It was really cold, and so then we were wearing like those SWAT suits. You'd step outside and it was like freezing, and you step inside and you had the SWAT suits and this like stuff pulled over your heads that was so hot and sweaty, and it was plasticky, and we just dripped with sweat on the inside. I mean, it was quite physically taxing, the whole thing. Like there was a lot of stunt components. We had Rob Thomas, which was so much fun. He's just such a trooper. He was there like as late as all of us on the last couple of days. doing like working with a lot of stunt people, and it was really good. I mean, it was right at the end of the season, everybody's very exhausted, but there's definitely a strong camaraderie around that as well, where it's like last day of school feeling. So we had a really great time. It was no worries. It was pretty full on. It was long days.
So we heard you're pretty good working with the rats.
Oh yeah, I'm the rat handler. I'm actually not even in the show. I'm Roll's the hired rat handler that has taken over the job for him because he just can't stand them. He's got a big thing. I guess that's. I mean, I'm not like a rat fetishist. I don't love them, but I don't have a huge problem. They're actually much cleaner than a lot of animals. So I'm alright.
Last